You feel too tired to cook, so you order food. You want to exercise, but a little voice says, not today. Getting up early sounds impossible. Walking somewhere feels like a chore. None of these moments are remarkable on their own, but added together, they describe a person who has slowly been conditioned out of the ability to tolerate normal effort. And that's a problem. Hey there, it's me, Chore, and you're listening to Exercising Consistency from Fitness to Flourishing. Modern life has created a strange circumstance. We spend enormous energy trying to avoid resistance of any kind. Manual labor, discomfort, inconvenience, boredom, hunger, waiting. We optimize them away. Comfort feels good initially, and that seems logical. The problem is, the human body is not designed for permanent comfort. The body expects movement. The mind expects effort. The nervous system requires challenge to become more efficient. When these are avoided, things begin to deteriorate, physically and mentally. We need recovery. Rest is necessary, but comfort stops being recovery when it becomes your default environment. Too much ease lowers your tolerance for friction. What used to feel like a small inconvenience begins to overwhelm. Things that once felt normal start feeling extreme. The body adapts to challenge, and it also adapts to comfort. Our modern environments provide effortless stimulation at unprecedented levels. Instant entertainment, climate control, food delivered immediately, constant convenience. When life requires almost no effort by default, we lose interest in creating our own motivation. Effort tolerance behaves like physical conditioning. If you stop practicing, it decreases. This explains why exercise feels difficult and unpleasant for many people, even though the body benefits and thrives from movement. The response to exercise is change. Breathing rate increases. Muscles burn. The body feels the effort. In a comfort-conditioned individual, that friction feels abnormal. But it's not abnormal. It's human. Physical effort led directly to our survival as a species. Walking long distances, carrying loads, building things, climbing, lifting, moving. And not every other day, every single day. The body evolved expecting movement as part of ordinary existence. Now, movement is optional. When something becomes optional in an environment optimized for ease, consistency becomes psychologically difficult. The path of least resistance leads toward passivity and comfort. This creates a misunderstanding. People begin interpreting discomfort as a sign that something is wrong. I'm tired. This feels hard. I'm not in the mood for this. Effort itself is not a malfunction. The experience of resistance before meaningful action is completely normal. Exercise is valuable precisely because it reconnects people with a healthier relationship to effort. It reminds you that you are capable of doing difficult things. They do not have to be extreme. They do not need to be punishing, but they do need to be effortful. Over time, this changes you. You rebuild your tolerance for frustration. Your patience increases. Your resilience improves. Your capacity to endure discomfort in the process of achieving your goals becomes normal. These traits transfer far beyond fitness. Exercise interrupts the pattern of impulsivity and avoidance that modern life encourages. A workout teaches you that discomfort is bearable, that effort has its own form of satisfaction, that circumstances do not dictate your behavior, and that voluntarily facing difficulty builds strength. Many people are exhausted, not because life is too difficult, but because they have become unconditioned to normal levels of challenge and friction. When effort tolerance decreases, ordinary responsibilities feel emotionally overwhelming. Everything feels heavier than it needs to be. Movement reverses that because it rebuilds your relationship with effort itself. You begin seeing yourself differently, more capable, more resilient, less inclined to be controlled by temporary feelings. We thrive in cycles: effort and recovery, stress and adaptation, movement and rest. These are deeply human rhythms, and exercise is one of the simplest and most effective ways to reconnect with them. You're built to engage with life, not to hide from every form of resistance. Every time you train, you reclaim the part of yourself that was built for effort, challenge, and forward motion. Build that capacity and your entire life feels lighter. Build it consistently and it becomes who you are. Choose the path that strengthens you, not the one that softens you. You are built for more than comfort. Return to effort. Find your comfort there. When you're ready to exercise consistency and become the person who follows through, start day one inside the Act Score Challenge. Stack the days and practice the reps that reshape your identity. That's it for today. Catch you next time.